Okay. Let's do my eyebrows maybe, because those are always like the most critical part of my day. Sharpen. Oh boy, okay, let's see if I can do this like literally in front of the camera. You guys are just gonna see my brows just come to life right now. It's beautiful. So I use like really light strokes. This is an Anastasia pencil, obviously, which is like the only product that I use on my brows is Anastasia stuff. I have the powder brush, Brow Wiz, and then this is like whatever the regular pencil is. It's just a little bit thicker. So it's a little, you get more with each stroke than with their Brow Wiz pencil, which is an automatic sharpener, which is really nice, but it's a much thinner, and so you get a much lighter, you know, kind of deposit. So I mean, I'm filling in my brows, so I'm using the actual like crayon, but if I'm finishing off or just like filling in a small bit that I want to look really natural because it's like feathery, I'll use Brow Wiz. I'll definitely, maybe I'll do like a specific brow video so you can see all the different ways, but depending on like how I'm even planning to do my makeup, I'll fill in my brows like a little bit differently. Like they totally have like their own attitude, and they're not even. And I don't think people should be even, because if your face isn't perfectly symmetrical and it's your eyebrows that will make your face look like that way, if they are, like, you don't want to do that. Like, brows are supposed to be expressive. Like, they should be like you. Like, I am really expressive in my face, and so if I were to fill in my brows, like I'll fill them in symmetrical one time and you'll see when they look even. My face looks weird. My face looks good when they're not even. So I mean, it's kind of give and take. It's a balance. Like, work with your features. Like, don't force them. People with really painted on dramatic or just like unnatural brows, like, they don't look good. Like, don't do that. Like, be nice to yourself. Like, work with whatever kind of brows you have. Just figure out how to work with them. Like, don't fight them. So that's, yeah, that was really intense. I just feel really strongly, obviously, about your brows. I think that they're like one of the most important features on your face. So anyways, back to delicately filling mine in. And honestly, I'll kind of like leave them just because I don't know how I'm gonna end up doing my eyes. I feel like I can do a little bit more dramatic of a brow now that my hair is a little bit darker, on the darker purple end, which is fun. But would be a little intense if your hair is blonde to fill them in this heavy. But hold on, my music just ended. I don't know if you guys can hear it, but I liked it. Okay, I'm thinking maybe I'll just go get my food now that I'm like realizing that, like, I don't feel like waiting that long, you guys. I'm hungry. I want to get ready and go get it. I'll go get more coffee and then I'll keep filming videos. And it'll be a huge win for everyone. I do usually draw, though, the like under part of my arch first. That I think is really important because I think you can get too top heavy, like when you fill in on the top end first, like at the top of your brow. And I guess if you have thin brows, it doesn't really matter, but like if you have a real eyebrow that you're working with, I highly suggest kind of splitting it into like a top half and a bottom half and filling in your bottom half first and making sure that that looks good off of your eye. Like, you can like do the little measurements pretty much every day that you're doing it and kind of stay on target, and then fill it in like nicely going upside your brow, because if you do it like too intense, like it's just not gonna look good. So I would say err on the lighter side on the top half of your eyebrow and like fill in and define your eyebrow shape on the bottom, like, because your arch is the most important, right? So really pay attention to that and get that right first, and then kind of work around that, especially to my mismatched eyebrow point earlier, is like if you get those right, then like it makes it look better and more natural when there's a little bit of variation, you know, on like the top half of your brow. Like you'll see that these will not be the same. I won't fill them in the same. I don't try to make them look the same. They're not at all. And I think it looks way better that way. Yeah, mismatched brows. I'm team mismatched brows. I'm so stupid. Sometimes I say things out loud or like I'll think them and I'm just like, God, where did I come from? My mom just texted me. Like, and I'm just playing my SoundCloud, so I'll also link my SoundCloud on my page. I'll link everything in the info below. Am I a real YouTuber yet? I feel like they always do that, like, really aggressively. They're like, in the info box below. Like, of course I'm gonna link everything. Like, do you not think I know what I'm doing? But that's none of my business. Okay. We'll fix the rest of that later. Let's see what... I used the Naked palette, the Bootycall as the highlighter on my, for my like arches. So I'm just gonna do a light eye today, I guess. Maybe I'll put some liner on, but I love the consistency of these eyeshadow crayons. They're like really gel, so like they stick right on and there's no residue that gets left, which is one of my biggest annoyances with regular eyeshadow, is just that there's like stuff to clean up. But these go right on. They come in more colors than just gold, but I've been feeling this kind of like light eye, bright hair, more neutral lip combo going on that I've had for like the last week or so that I've been liking, so I'm just gonna stick with that and put this all over. You can obviously like spread into this, but I don't know, I feel like very innocent today maybe. Or at least we'll see until I get into lipstick what I actually feel like today. So yeah, I mean, I've got a shiny lid today. And I use the NARS eye primer. It's the like smudge proof eyeshadow base, I think. Anyway, it's white. It looks like this. Yeah. Pro Prime smudge proof eyeshadow base. And it's amazing. It really helps with the staying power and the like longevity of your eye for the day. And if you're not wearing primer, whatever kind you end up getting, you're pretty much just wasting your money on eye makeup because it's not going to stay in place and it's not going to look fresh. If you just put on a primer for your eyes, think about it like for your face, it's going to make a big difference. So I would highly suggest that would be a great stocking stuffer, eyeshadow primer. Get it for your girl, get it for yourself. You know, everyone will thank you if they don't have it yet. It is a great, great product that I don't think enough people remember to use. Okay, well, maybe I'll finish. I guess I already decided that I'm just going to do it. Light eye. Maybe I'll just... I have the Dior... No, this is really aggressive music. I've really been loving the Diorshow Iconic Overcurl, which I usually don't really care for curved wands, but I really don't mind this one. And I love the formula, and I think it actually is curling, which is like one of the most amazing things. Okay, I'm gonna try to do this without getting like way, way too close to you guys, because it's usually where I lean right over where I have the camera, so I don't want to be like, hi. Oh, this should be interesting. I can literally just put on one coat and it's totally finished looking for me, and then I don't have to bother putting on eyeliner or, you know, 18 pounds of mascara. It is just a great all around, like one coat wonder mascara. So if you need a little bit of curl, and you already have like kind of longer lashes, I don't curl my eyelashes, as you can see. I skip that step. I never have, which tends to amaze people. Almost as amazed as they get when I tell them that these are my real eyelashes. I find it gives a little bit of lift without being like, oh my god, she has on fake eyelashes. Like, it's not too dramatic of anything else, but like it definitely like plumps them up and boosts them, which is exactly what I want. So pretty much I'm sure that the curling wand shape helps, but I still don't really like using them. Because I do have like big eyelashes, I am like really paranoid about making sure that they're like even. So I love this mascara. Pretty much was the point of my doing my other eye. And I definitely make sure to twirl like up and under and like literally try to lift my eyelashes while I'm doing this, because this is a curling formula, so I assume that in some way it manages to like make that stay. It's like hairspray for your eyelashes. Take advantage. Make sure that you're styling your lashes the way that you want them to look before it sets. I'm so poetic. That's how much I love mascara. Sure. Okay. Now I'm like practically ready for like the hairspray situation. People are gonna be like, wow, you cut your hair off again, and then you like shaved it. People's reactions has seriously been like the most entertaining part of dyeing my hair in the first place. Like, besides the fact that it's fun that I wanted to do it, the like responses, because you can tell when people are being fake because they're just fucking shocked, and then they try to be nice but they can't figure out quite how to give you a compliment because they obviously don't mean it. So I'm just like, you don't have to like it. Like, I didn't do it for you, so you just don't have to say anything about it. Yeah. This is Damned. It's one of my new favorites besides Mysterious Red, which is perhaps the most perfect red that I have ever worn. This is like this kind of like wine stained cranberry-ish color. I always just try to get like the basic line and shape of my lip done before I go into like filling in the details, because I have like decently sized lips, and so I can find that if I don't have the eyes or the face done to balance it out, my lips can be kind of overpowering and look really big just because I wear such bright colors so often. So I try to be really careful about like, okay, like how dramatic and intense am I getting? So I always do like first layer, like kind of like a liner, which is really easy with these pencils. And then fill it in to be like, okay, this is like the full look that I want. Like, how am I finishing it off? Like, I can do a pretty bold lip that'll be, I want it kind of like big and luscious today because I have, you know, casual light eyes, and then I'll just figure out how to balance it out with my blush. So like that's kind of my thinking when I'm like doing my face like this, like just on the day-to-day. Because I usually do wear lighter shades on my eyes, or I do like a light smoky eye, or like a warm one with like coppers and golds and like, you know, shimmers, and not anything that's really like dense or dark, which looks great on people that have, you know, dark hair and dark eyes, but I don't have that. So it's kind of my interpretation of that look for the day for me is just a lighter, you know, more highlighted look on my eyes, and then something that's often darker, more dramatic on my lips, which I don't think a lot of people do wear. So it's, you know, kind of the reverse, if you will. But so then I go in and I kind of fill it in all the way, and I'm gonna see, you know, again, how easy this is for me to be trying to film because I'm like right by the camera. You know, you can see my lips already look so much more intense because I filled that in. So now I just try to like finish it off and we'll be good to go. How do I look? Yeah, see, now I'm all done. Yeah, okay, bye.